If you are still lazy in 2026, stop for a moment and ask yourself one honest question. How many years have you already lost? Not because you had no opportunities, not because life was unfair, but because you kept choosing comfort. Another day of saying, "I will start tomorrow." Another week of wasting hours on your phone. Another month where nothing really changed. And suddenly, a whole year disappears. This is how most people slowly destroy their potential. Not with one big mistake, but with thousands of small moments where they choose the easy path. You wake up with good intentions. You tell yourself, today will be productive. Today you will focus. Today you will start building the life you imagine. But then, distractions appear. A few minutes of scrolling becomes an hour. One video becomes 10. You delay the work just a little longer. And before you realize it, the day is gone. Now imagine repeating this pattern for 5 years. 5 years of comfort. 5 years of excuses. 5 years of watching other people move forward while you stay exactly where you started. That thought should make you uncomfortable, because deep down, you already know something. You are capable of more, much more. The problem is not intelligence. The problem is not talent. The real problem is discipline. Discipline is the skill that separates the average from the unstoppable. It is what forces you to act when motivation disappears. Because motivation is temporary. It comes and goes, but discipline stays. Discipline wakes you up when your body wants more sleep. Discipline keeps you working when your mind wants entertainment. Discipline forces you to do the hard thing that most people avoid. And here's the truth many people do not want to hear. Your future will be built by the things you do when you do not feel like doing them. Not when you are excited, not when everything feels easy, but when you're tired, when you are bored, when your mind tells you to quit. That is where your identity is shaped. Every time you choose effort over comfort, you become stronger. Every time you keep your promises to yourself, your confidence grows. Slowly, your habits start changing. You wake up earlier, you waste less time, you focus longer, you start moving with purpose. And something powerful begins to happen. You are no longer the same person who once waited for motivation. You become someone who moves with discipline. Someone who takes action even when it is uncomfortable. Someone who refuses to stay average. This is how transformation really happens. Not in one dramatic moment, but through hundreds of small, consistent decisions that most people are too weak to make. One focused morning, one productive evening, one day where you refuse to waste your time. Stack those days together and your life begins to shift. Your mindset becomes sharper, your work becomes stronger, your future becomes clearer. And eventually, people start noticing. They see the focus. They see the discipline. They see the results. But what they do not see are the quiet moments where you fought your old habits and chose growth instead. So if you are still lazy in 2026, this is your wake-up call. No one is coming to fix your life. No opportunity will magically save you. The only person who can change your direction is you. Start today. Not next week, not next month. Today. Move your body. Open your work. Remove the distractions. And prove to yourself that you are capable of more than comfort. Because if you keep waiting for the perfect moment, you will still be waiting next year. But if you start now, even with small steps, you begin building a version of yourself that refuses to stay the same. And that version of you will be impossible to stop.